Hello, everyone. Woo, it's Monday. Yay! Beautiful, beautiful day. So I'm making the black bean burgers. They're vegan, 6 ingredients from the happyherbivore.com. Easy black bean burgers. I've made these at least a dozen times, different ways, and they're super tasty and they're really easy to make. It takes 14 minutes. I have some sweet potato fries going in toaster. Smell really good with some cayenne pepper, cumin, salt, pepper, garlic salt, and coconut oil. Super simple. Just cut them to your desired thickness and season them. Oil, spices, put them in the toaster. And I have that at 400 degrees Fahrenheit. So let's go ahead and get started. So you're gonna need 15 ounces of black beans. So this is a half a cup. So 15 ounces is almost 2 cups. And I have some fresh beans here that I made in the Instant Pot. And so good, so wholesome. So these are really good for your stomach and for it's like a prebiotic, probiotic kind of thing. And it's that fiber that it's really important to get in your diet. That affects your whole gut. And this is also a superfood. Black beans help lower blood pressure. And it's I think it's one of the healthiest beans you can eat is the black bean. So that's kind of cool. That's kind of nice to know too. So first, we start off with mashing black beans, cooked black beans, or from a can, with the fork. And it says preheat your oven to 400 degrees, which I've already done because the sweet potatoes are in there. I think you can also cook these on a frying pan as well if you just want to cook them on the stove. So go ahead, and a potato masher would probably be preferable for this. Go ahead and mash your beans. So you almost want to get in there with your hands actually at this point. Here we go, they're coming along. So this is also a really cool way to make refried beans from black beans too. I'm sure there's a recipe out there for that. So we're mashing the beans. So it says you want to leave some of them like half beans, so that way you have some texture in your burger. You don't want it completely pureed. It says leave half beans, some half beans. So I have some whole ones still, so I'm just going to finish up. Go ahead and mash those. And you make this really cool, thick paste. You can already tell how this is going to be like a dough formation. And once you get good at making, you can do this with any beans. You can do it with pinto beans. I love pinto beans. They're so, I don't know, they're just like buttery and they're a little bit fatter than a black bean. They're really good too. So now we're going to add our herbs and spices. You need 2 tablespoons of ketchup. This is super easy ingredients that you already have in your refrigerator. And I have colorful, recycled, these are made out of like a recycled bamboo or something from Bed Bath & Beyond. And they come in, I'm missing the red one. I'm not sure where it is. But. So go ahead and add that all in there. Now we're going to add 1 tablespoon yellow mustard. And this yellow mustard is by Annie's, and it actually has turmeric in it, and doesn't have any black pepper to activate turmeric, but I thought that was a nice touch to have the added turmeric for anti-inflammatory and all that good stuff that turmeric does. Definitely anti-inflammatory. Good for your brain too. So go ahead and let's take 1 tablespoon. This looks so good. It's such a fun condiment, mustard. Okay, and now we're going to do 1 teaspoon garlic powder and 1 teaspoon onion powder, which I actually don't have onion powder, so I'm going to add some cayenne pepper to mine because maybe a little bit of cumin actually, and a teeny bit of cayenne pepper because spice makes everything nice. So let's go ahead and add one. I think I have this is a half a teaspoon. So I'll do 2 of these garlic powder. Which is so good. If you like barbecues, things like that, this would be perfect for barbecue burgers for your vegetarians and vegan friends, or even people that are veg curious. In fact, this website that I'm on right now, she's very specific about helping people lose weight on a vegan diet. And as you guys know, the vegan diet helps people get over type 2 diabetes. It helps them lose weight. It helps them lower cholesterol, lower blood pressure. It's truly like a very healing way to eat, especially if you're in a health crisis, if you will. This is one of the fastest ways to get healthy again is to do a plant-based diet. You can watch, you don't have to take my word for it. You can go watch Forks Over Knives. You can there's so many documentaries about people who transform their health by going vegan or plant-based or vegan for a period of time. And they watched all of their blood pressure go down, all their cholesterol go down, and get off medications that they've been on for years. And just by eating only plants, a lot less saturated fat, and it's just more nutrient dense. You're eating more fruits and vegetables. You're eating more whole plant-based or whole foods that have just so many more phytonutrients, vitamins, minerals. It's just like a rainbow. Once you start eating vegan, it's like you eat this rainbow of life, basically. It's like this beautiful way to eat, and your creativity, if you're a cook, it just explodes too, because it's like you use ingredients you wouldn't normally use, like using cashews for cheese and using sunflower seeds and just random things. It's just really fun, and it's a creative way to eat. So now I'm gonna add some cumin and some cayenne pepper, and I'm actually gonna add this doesn't call for salt, but I want a little bit of salt in mine. So I'm gonna do a garlic salt. So go ahead and just at this point, I guess you can just do your own herbs and spices, but this is what she has. It's just 6 ingredients, and that's why I like that as well. So it's super simple. Cayenne pepper boosts your immune system. Spicy food's really good for your immune system. It's good for your metabolism, speed of metabolism. And I think also spicy food is really good for the brain and just for making your mind sharper. Kind of makes sense because it's a spice. So spices light up the mind with that stimulation that they have. So I'm going to add some pepper and some cumin. Oh, the pepper smells so good. This is opening up my appetite. I smell that black pepper. Okay, I'm going to add some cumin, one of my favorite spices. And it says go ahead and stir in the condiments and spices until well combined. Oh geez, be careful with that. Go ahead and stir your ingredients. And the last ingredient, if you just want to skip to the end, is just going to be a 1/3 cup of instant oats. So make sure you use instant oats and not whole oats, because those are thicker and they won't have the same texture. Instant oats are more powdery, so they're going to be a perfect binding. So it's already, now the batter is a little bit more wet. Okay, let's go ahead and add the instant oats. And it's a 1/3 cup of instant oats. 1/3 cup. Make sure you have good music on when you're cooking and something nice to drink. Woo! Okay. French fries are cooking. Gotta cook those. Let's go ahead and get our 1/3 cup of oats. So I would actually add, I wouldn't add all You don't want to dry out your batter, so go ahead and just add it in slowly. Does it say that? Should mix in oats. I guess we could just have a little faith in that. I'll put it. So these burgers right here, you're gonna crave them. I promise you this, because something about putting beans in a burger shape and slapping ketchup on it and a piece of lettuce and tomato and maybe sauteed some onion. It's just your stomach is gonna be like, thank you for those beans, those fresh, delicious beans. But I know a lot of people who go vegan, like they get gassy at first and stuff because their body's like pushing out all the old stuff that's stuck in there. So I mean, John Wayne, when he, went to heaven and passed, apparently he had, in his body he had 40 pounds of undigested meat. So I'm just saying that, red meat's a very big thing to pass through your body. Unless you're hiking 14ers or you're lifting weights. I mean, how are you going to metabolize that just doing everyday ordinary activities, Okay, so this is perfect. This is a perfect, delicious batter. I'll go ahead and show you a little bit closer. So the next step is to bake them for 7 minutes, flip, and bake for another 7 minutes. And boom, you're good to go. And you can keep these in the refrigerator for, I think, about 4 to 5 days max. And also you can freeze them, but I would just double check on that. So anyways, so here's the batter. See, it's like look how sticky it is. It's gonna be perfect batter for burgers. So I'm gonna go ahead and wash my hands and I'll show you how they form into a patty. Just want to make sure that I've just been snacking on things in the kitchen for like 15 minutes or so, just eating figs and sunflower seeds. So that's what I wanted to add to this was sunflower seeds, but I'm just gonna keep it nice and simple today. So yeah, you just go ahead and grab your batter. And this is a fun part. So if you want to, have kids participate in this making of this is super easy. You could totally make this with kids because it's 6 ingredients and you get to play with it in your hand after. So that's fun too. And boom, make them as big or as small as you'd like. It literally smells like a barbecue. This smells like a barbecue. The garlic powder. I'm like, okay, who's bringing the brats? Who's bringing the beer, whatever, right? Macaroni salad. Definitely smells to me like I want to go ahead and give it a little taste too. It needs more salt actually, but so go ahead from here and you can just bake them, and you can see I made a little burger, and boom. This is so much better for you than the pre-made ones. I'm telling you, your belly's gonna be like, thank you for putting this awesome fiber in my body. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some more salt to that and put in the oven. So I hope you guys enjoyed this 6 ingredient easy black bean burger quick video, and I'll put the link to the recipe below. I guess you guys can see what I was doing the whole time, could you? Yeah, that would have made more sense like this. But this is my first time doing this, so I wanted to see how it's going. Okay. Well, have a great day, and remember that you are a creative individual, so many talents and gifts. God wouldn't make you empty-handed. Don't let anyone make you think that, and don't let anyone dull your sparkle. So express your happiness, sing when you want, dance when you want, and forget the haters. It's like Miranda sings, if you guys follow her. I like how she says haters back off. And that's basically how I took it, was like, if you're not going to be a creative person, you shouldn't bash people that are being creative and alive and vibrant and love to make things and be playful. So I'm going to add a little more salt to this. Okay. So yeah, I'll have to work on this, but I just add a little more garlic salt to it. And we're stirring it. So the whole idea that it doesn't take very much time. And you can even add some chopped kale to this. You could add some cilantro. I've added like shredded beets to this and made like a black bean beet burger. And that was super fun. And just make sure you add enough herbs and spices to your batter where it has flavor. Because basically when you cook it, it's going to have less flavor. It's going to cook some of that flavor out. So what it tastes like now is going to be more dull than this. So you give it a taste. This is good. I mean, it's very basic. Maybe I'll add some more cayenne. So I'm going to go ahead and doctor this up. I'll let you guys go. But thanks for watching. And make a couple of meals a week vegan. And just notice how light you feel and vibrant. Clear up your skin if you have acne by getting rid of dairy. And again, lower that cholesterol and saturated fat if you have issues with that, like high blood pressure and high cholesterol and type 2 diabetes. Remember, plant-based diet gets rid of that. So we have the power within your own hands to heal yourself. Just get educated and feel great and be vibrant and enjoy life. Remember to dance too. So I'll leave you guys with a little bit of a dance moves. I'm in love with your body. 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 Every day discovering something brand new. I'm in love with the shape of when we can. We let the story begin. We're going out on our first date. You and me, if 50 so go, you can eat, fill up your bag and fill up the plate. We talk for hours and hours about